Oh, but look at this. What a beautiful day, man. What a wonderful day. For many people, right? Yeah, you look out the window, see the sky all blue with the sun shining. It's a beautiful day, right? You say, wow, the day is nice today, right? Not for me. For me, what a beautiful day means to me is this right here, guys. Cloudy weather, overcast weather, gloomy weather, you know? Everything gray, you know? You know? Wow, that's so melancholic. No, man, I like cloudy weather. I like the cold. I hate the sun. I'm the sun's biggest enemy. I like weather like this, man. Weather like this gives me peace. Just like I'm here, look, on my little PC, by the way, take a good look at this beautiful little PC I have nowadays because today I'm feeling nostalgic. Let me pull up my little chair here. Hey, Snozinho, did you wake up early too? Look, my boy, I was here watching my own videos, man, from 8 years ago, and don't mind that my voice is hoarse, okay? But I was watching my own video here from 8 years ago, which was a video where I basically showed my first setup, man. And do you see this here? This was my gaming chair. Yeah, that's right. It was crazy. A lot of people see where I am nowadays, you know, with all the things I've achieved. Man, nowadays you come into my studio here, there's an awesome PC, look over there, there's another awesome PC. Come into the living room, man, there's a tube TV with 2 PlayStations. Then you come here, there's a giant TV with a PlayStation and a Nintendo Switch. Then you come here, there's a bunch of unnecessary stuff I bought, just because I like it, you know? And here there's another Nintendo Switch. A crappy exercise bike, video game, video game, video game, video game, video game, more video games. And a lot of people look at all this stuff and say, man, this kid is rich, you know? This kid is rich, has an easy life. People comment about this a lot on my videos, you know? As if I always had everything, always made a lot of money, and always had a lot of gamer stuff. But no, today I'm going to show you how it really was. From the very beginning of my channel, I'm going to show you the setup where I started all this that you watch today, you know? All this that I've built up to now. And this video is really important to me, man, because in today's video I want to show you that you don't need to have everything to be able to start doing something, you know? You can simply start with what you have. Nowadays, man, there's a lot of comparison, so you can just, I don't know, see something from someone else and look at what you have and think like, damn, man, but I don't have those things, you know? I don't have any way to do that. And I think the biggest problem nowadays is comparison, right, man? Nowadays, social media is more popular than ever, right? TikTok and all that stuff. You see the lives of a bunch of people who have totally different realities from yours, and some people see that and get discouraged, you know? Because they find themselves in a completely different reality, nothing to do with theirs. And by finding themselves in another reality, sometimes the person thinks, man, there's no way I can have this, you know? But the truth is, you can, man. Nowadays, I have access to things that a lot of people don't have access to. But back in the beginning, man, basically I was worse off than you who are watching this video, probably. So I'm going to show you here, I'm going to do kind of a reaction. I'm cutting a lot because I was really cringe. Man, I can't stand hearing my voice from that time, you know? My voice was really unbearable, but I'm going to show you my setup, how it was. Man, basically this first setup of mine was all makeshift. Everything I had, I bought with the little money I was earning. A mouse that cost 30 Rs, headphones that cost 30 Rs, everything I bought the cheapest because that's what I could afford at the time. The PC I have here in this video, man. It's a PC that I sold a bunch of my stuff to be able to build it, and it wasn't even the best one. It was a PC that, damn, could run Fortnite, man, at 27 FPS with graphics on the lowest, looking like clay. And believe it or not, I used that to stream, to record videos, to do everything, man. I streamed with the FPS way down. Nothing was an excuse, you know? I had a dream and did what I could. Let's watch this together. I think it'll be really cool. Join me, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, my voice is hoarse, sorry. But that's it, let's get to the video. And before that, let me just grab my breakfast here, okay? It's 8 in the morning and my breakfast today is going to be a Beirut sandwich. And to drink, you know, to go along with this nice little sandwich. Coke Zero, right, man? My God, man, you guys are something.
Damn, I'm really out of practice with this.
Hey,
Sweetie.
how are you doing, sweetie?
My God.
But that's it, guys. Food, man, food. Now we can finally enter this alternate universe here that you've never seen before. I'm going to spare you from the beginning of this video. Let's go straight to the setup here. It's my video showing my setup, okay? This video here is from 8 years ago. And this isn't just my first setup, it's also one of my first videos, you know, showing my life.
I'm going to turn on the little light here, right? Because it's already getting dark. Look at that. This one is dirtier than anything, man. Look at this, man. Look at this, man. This is older than my grandma, man. But anyway, man, let's get to the part that really matters. You guys must be wondering what the hell this is on my bedroom wall. Look at this, man. There's a freaking stain there, man. I'm going to explain this stain here. Relax, I'll explain, man. Here's what happened. My computer desk, no.
Man, look at that. Look at the difference. Let's keep looking here. I'm going to show you guys, man.
It was right here. And I used to keep my foot on the wall, so it got full of foot marks, you know? Then I tried to get a cloth to wipe it and all, to try to clean the stain, but it just made an even bigger smudge. So that's the crap you guys are seeing.
I'm explaining why my wall is messed up, all dirty.
Yeah, it sucks, guys, I know. This cloth here, it's because I'm going live in a bit, and I want to try using a chroma key, you know? So if it works, you'll see it on the stream.
It worked. And the 5 people who watched my stream back then saw that it worked. Man, this is really cool because, dude, I always found a way to do what I wanted, you know? So I really wanted to stream, but my background was really ugly, right? It was a messed up pink wall. So I made this chroma key here, right? Because then I could kind of cut myself out, you know? And show up like this on the stream, and it looked pretty cool. I was able to stream using chroma key back then. I mean, it looked pretty crappy, right? Nowadays you don't even need a green screen to do chroma key, but it worked. And to be able to do this, I bought fabric for 20-30 reais, and I nailed it to the wall, man. I took some nails, hammered them into the wall, and I attached this thing to the wall with nails, you know? This is the internet cable. I used to run it with a wire like this too. Oh man, good times, dude.
So let's go to my setup, man. Yeah, my little PC is booting up here. My humble little PC. Let me put my password in here. Real quick, hold on. Hey.
It's SME. Wow.
Welcome.
Man, Windows 7, dude. I miss it so much, bro. Let's check out the games I had installed back then. Wow, I can already see them here. Oh my god, man. I have Overwatch here. Epic Games. Epic Games was for playing Fortnite. Terraria. Games I used to play 8 years ago, okay? VR Chat, Terra Online, League of Legends, Hollow Knight. And even today I wouldn't use this crap. Down here I can't read what it is. Yeah, I won't be able to read it, man. But damn, Terra, man. I miss it so much. That game doesn't even exist anymore.
Man, let's get started. I don't know how to do this, man. I don't know how to make a video showing my setup. But let's start with my little headset, guys. This here is my headset. It's the one I use. It doesn't have a brand. It's like really generic. It's generic, man. It doesn't have a brand.
As you could see, my diction was terrible. I was really bad at making videos. It was really the beginning of my channel, man. Besides, my setup was all messed up back then, guys. There was another factor that was also an obstacle for me. I didn't let that stop me, you know? Which was the fact that I was extremely shy, man. I've always been a shy person ever since I was a kid. I always kept to myself. I never talked to anyone. And that made me barely develop any social skills, man. So, like, bro, when I got to this point here, man, I was still super socially awkward, you know? I couldn't talk to people. Starting to record videos for the internet helped me open up, man. So, what you guys are watching here, man, my way of talking, the way I am in this video, it's kind of like a character I created. I used to watch a lot of YouTubers. So, man, the way I talk, the phrases I use kind of come from that. I picked up a lot from other YouTubers I watched, and this is a character I created back then. So that I could, you know, be able to express myself to people. And nowadays I'm just myself, you know? These days I speak in my own way. But back then I even forced the way I talked, man. And that's why I sound really weird. But anyway, that's all there is to it. I was really shy. I didn't know how to talk to people. Making YouTube videos helped me open up. I think a lot of people say, I want to start a channel, but I'm embarrassed. You know? Honestly, you couldn't be more embarrassed than I was. It wasn't just embarrassment. I had real difficulties like communicating with other human beings, and I managed to make the channel work, man. That's it. Let's keep watching.
His brand is like R dash, a bunch of numbers, you know? Yeah, it's a really good headset. It cost me 30 reais. Actually, these headphones cost 70 reais, but this mouse, man, look.
This here, yeah, man, I searched for gaming headset on Mercado Libre, and a kit showed up with this headset and this mouse here. And man, 70 reais. I think it was a little less, but shipping alone was around 20 bucks. I bought it and thought it was amazing. I used to play CS with this one.
Man, it's really cheap, dude. It costs about 40 reais. Actually, in some stores near my house it's 40 bucks, but I paid way less for it, you know? The brand of the mouse is Set Game Mouse. It's a really good mouse, man. I love it. I've had it for about a year now. It hasn't given me any problems. What's cool about this mouse? It changes the color of the light, man. It keeps changing all the time, just like the Razer mice, you know? Awesome.
It's just like the Razer mice. Back then, the peak of gaming computer technology was Razer, man. That brand nobody cares about anymore. It's all expensive and bad, but back then, man, Razer was the peak. If you were rich and had a gaming PC, you used Razer. No, man.
This really changes your gaming, you know that, right, man? The fact that the light turns on and changes color, man, makes you play 32,000 times better, dude. So, I recommend it to you. My little keyboard is pretty humble too. It cost exactly 45 rays focus. Focus. It cost 45 rays, it's just a cute keyboard. It's not a gaming or mechanical keyboard. The arrow keys are a different color and there's a cool symbol. I don't even know the brand or if it's well known. It says Blackhawk here, which I believe is the model of the keyboard, so if any of you are interested, just search on the internet and you'll find it. And now, my monitor, guys. My monitor. Focus. My monitor is an eye booster monitor.
And another thing that's funny to notice here, man. I used to keep my PC plugged into a power strip. And that power strip was plugged into a splitter. And the splitter was plugged into an extension cord. Man, if you do that nowadays with a PC like mine, it's gonna melt and set your house on fire. Don't do that, man. Dude, it was crazy, man. But I was already a little aware of that, so the reason I kept it here was because I was always checking if it was getting hot, if it was melting. If a short circuit happened, I could see it and unplug it before anything bad occurred.
My monitor is an iBooster monitor. I'm not sure if it's iBooster or H-Booster. It's 720p, but I use 1080p on it. Yeah, it has a cable, an HDMI cable. Up here I have its little secondary monitor.
Wow, it's iLeo 0X secondary monitor. That's a rich kid thing. This secondary monitor here, guys, I was streaming at the time. Sometimes people would come in and send donations, you know? And I streamed every day, okay? Like I streamed every single day without fail. Each day I'd return from the gym at 7 p.m. and start streaming. Money always came in, man. Some streams I earned 5 rays, other times 10 or even 20. But anyway, I saved up 200 rays and I went to a store, one of those stores. I don't know if you have them in your city, but when I lived in a small town, there were these stores that were like repair shops. So I went to a shop that fixed monitors and it was full of old monitors and TVs, like real junk, scrap stuff. The things that still worked, the guy sold really cheap. This monitor was one of those things. It was a monitor I paid 200 rees for and I bought it so I could stream and have a second monitor, you know?
Here is my son. Yeah, it's my son. This is what lights up my day. Whoa. This is what lights up my face, right? This thing here.
No, dude, this thing used to light up a lot and look, it's even covered. I used to take, since this was really strong, I would take toilet paper, wrap the toilet paper around it, you know, to act as a diffuser and tape it with some clear tape so it wouldn't burn my eyes. But it didn't help much. The thing was still really strong. And now I'm going to show you guys something iconic, which is my microphone, the microphone that I spent exactly 10 rays to make. Check it out.
Cover up this broke setup, cover it up, Leo. Let me turn off the sun, man. This here is my microphone. Anyone who watches my streams has already seen this damn microphone. What is this? It's a Skull Beats bottle, a selfie stick, and right here on the tip I put the microphone.
I went on Mercado Libre, I needed to look up microphones and I found a lapel microphone for $9.90. It was a simple little microphone, it just had a cable and a little mic. It was a really cheap lapel mic, but I didn't want to have something clipped to my clothes because I thought it was uncomfortable. And man, every streamer had a desk microphone. And I wanted to be like the other streamers. So I grabbed a Skull Beats bottle that I found. Then I had a selfie stick. So I stuck the selfie stick inside the Skull Beats bottle and tied the microphone to the tip. Now I had a desk microphone, right? So when I was going to stream, I would lift the microphone in a way that only the tip of it would show up on the webcam. So it looked like a desk microphone. That's another thing to note, right? But look at this janky setup, man. Now some people say they want to record videos but lack a microphone. Dude, there was a time when I used to record videos like this. I would put stuff on my desk and set my phone up like this. I would set the phone to record the gameplay, then I would take the audio from the phone, transfer it to the PC and put everything together. But this right here, look. This is a great microphone for recording gameplay if you don't have a professional mic like mine. Just set your phone on the table, start recording and play, record the screen separately and combine everything later. This microphone is great.
Bela, look at this crap, man. No, I'm embarrassed about this, man. This is a little desk stand that goes here and it's totally flexible. And bam! This is for you to put your phone, but actually I put my webcam here.
This little webcam was my first webcam, a Logitech C something. And this webcam, it's the cheapest webcam that existed. I think at the time it cost about 80 rees. And yes, I bought it with my own money too, which I was saving up, man. I was really good at saving money, dude. So everything I did that left me with a little extra cash, I put it in my piggy bank. I might not show it in this video, but I used to save money in my piggy bank and buy things with coins. I'd exchange coins for bills at the store and always paid with cash. Of course, when I needed something like that, sometimes I would ask my mom or my grandpa for help, or my dad. But I was always pretty independent when it came to buying my own stuff, man. I didn't really like asking my dad or my mom for money because I knew, man, They would have to spend money on me. I didn't want them to spend money on me. So it happened a lot that I would come home with a new monitor. And my mom didn't even know where I got the money to buy that, you know? But I had already been saving up for a long time so I could buy it.
And now let's move on to my computer, right guys? Man, you guys already want to see my computer. My computer is right here, wow.
All of this is plugged into a 3-way adapter which is connected to an extension cord. And here, the computer is already plugged into another 3-way adapter. So it's like 3-way adapter, extension cord, another 3-way adapter, another extension cord. Damn, the only thing missing is the extension cord being plugged into another 3-way adapter, man. But that was really common. There was one time the outlet melted, man, because of that. And I still remember it to this day. It could have fried my PC or set the house on fire. Seriously, don't do that. I was crazy, man.
This little computer has been with me for 2.5 years now. Its case is from the brand MyMax. I don't even know if that brand is famous, but at least it's cute. That's what matters. And what's so special about this computer here, guys? Let's open it up, man.
I don't know if you'll be able to. I used to say guys a lot, and I used to say it in this weird way because I watched Golart and Jake Puden a lot, man. I started talking like them because I was a big fan, you know? So Golart used to say guys a lot, right? Like, hey guys, I like saying guys, man.
Can you tell, man? This here is an Asus. It's a Radeon HD 6850 Intel processor. It's a 4th generation Pentium. And here are the memory sticks. There are two 4GB HyperX memory modules. Yeah, two 4GB sticks. They're really good. Highly recommended. Here's my graphics card for anyone interested. I also have its box. Check it out. It's cool.
Man, look at this graphics card. It's an Asus EH6850 DirectQ, man. This card used to be a really good one back in the day, you know? It's one of those beefy cards, man. But when I bought it, it was already pretty old, so I managed to get it for cheap. And I also think it's really cool that old graphics cards always came with some awesome images like this. Realistic 3D zone.
It's old, but it's still expensive and it's still good, so yeah. It's not worth buying, but it's really good. I have a
little house
where I put coins.
Look at my piggy bank there, man.
It's leftover bus fare change, yeah. It's pretty full. There must be like about 700 rays in coins here, for sure.
I was joking here, right? Saying there must be about 700 Rs in coins here, but it was actually pretty common for this to happen, man. I used to save so much money, man, that it was really common for me to open this piggy bank and find like 200 or 300 Rs. I'd open this thing, dude, and it was full of 1 real coins. I even put bills in there. I'd stick the bills in from the top, and man, I always saved a lot of money with this piggy bank, dude.
Because I can use it to buy games and skins in Fortnite. You guys are asking how I managed to buy skins in Fortnite? Here it is, man. Little piggy bank, you know? This is just a gadget to connect the Xbox controller.
Dude, now you're going to see the peak of extreme poverty, man.
You connect this here, it comes with the controller you buy. Here's my little drawer full of crazy stuff. Here's my little Xbox controller.
Looks like a regular Xbox controller, PC.
Check this out, guys. I have to show you. Whoa, damn. Look at this, guys. This is a wired Xbox controller. No, it's not wired, guys. I rigged up this crazy workaround here. This is the battery compartment. Yeah, I opened it up, connected the wire that was for a phone charger, but now it became a wire for the controller. I made a direct connection by wrapping tape here. Now I just plug it into the computer with USB so I don't need batteries anymore.
This controller used to run on batteries, man. And like, I didn't have money to keep buying batteries every week because I really liked playing and the batteries would run out in, I don't know, a really short time. So, to avoid having to buy batteries, man, I took a cell phone charging cable, cut it, right, stripped it, took the ends and connected them to the battery terminals, you know, to the little battery connectors. And the thing,
it just worked.
After plugging it into the USB, it powered on. I realized I now had a wired controller.
I know, guys, not having money sucks, but at least we get creative, right?
Damn, man, not having money sucks, but at least we get creative. Back then, I was really creative, man. I always found a way to do anything, man. I'd see someone doing something on YouTube, man, and I'd say, I can do that. I'd find my own way to do it, you know? I didn't make excuses like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, my PC is bad, my camera is bad. No, man, I always did it my way. I always made it work, man.
What's left to show, man? I don't know what's left to show, dude. This is my small closet where I keep my clothes. I don't have a wardrobe, just this, but it fits everything. It doesn't have a door, right? Look, here are its little doors, see? Here are the wardrobe doors. I have to put them on, but I get lazy, you know? Now let me show my setup from farther away so you can see, right? Check out this beauty.
And there it is, guys. That was my setup, right? My first setup. Just so you know, this setup is after I already upgraded it, right? Because I did a few live streams, made some videos, managed to save up some money, right? Then I bought a new monitor, got a few things, a little light, a webcam. But before that, it was even worse than this, right, man? Man, I'm here on another day while I was editing this video, just to leave a note, right, man? That table I had, it wasn't even a real table, man. This table here is totally made out of trash. Its legs aren't even table legs. Actually, the legs of this table are from a walker. It's something like this, you know? Then I moved to a house and I think something like this was just lying around, you know? This tabletop is literally just a piece of wood I found leaning somewhere on the street. I said, if I put this on that thing, it'll be a table. So we did, and it became a table, even though it wasn't screwed in or anything, just loose. So like there were times when I'd push one part of the table, I'd almost lift the whole thing, you know, it was all just makeshift, man. Man, that's crazy, dude.
This is what my setup looks like from my point of view, you know? Not my view, let's do a simulation here, dude. I sit here, man. This is how I see everything, man. I look down, I look over there. This is my view while editing videos and recording live streams. There's my little bed over there, right? It's messy. And now I'm going to put my headphones on here, guys. Look, man, look. Hey, now we got the headphones on, guys. While I'm messing around, look, that's cool. Wow, man, you guys are feeling like Oleu now, man. Look how cool, guys. I have a few games installed on my PC, just a few.
One thing I didn't really focus on, right, was my chair, right, man? Basically, I got this chair from the kitchen, right? And to make it more comfortable, I would take my pillow and stick it back here, put a pillow underneath, and it would turn into a gaming chair, man. This was my chair for quite a while. There's another video here. Look, my setup and how things change. Man, it's so nostalgic watching these videos, man. Let me skip ahead here, man. In this video, I had already upgraded my setup a lot. I bought a desk and you can see how my setup looked. Same monitor, same, everything the same, but I bought a new microphone and a desk, there, and a gaming chair. I bought my first gaming chair, there's a video about that too. Check out this cool little plaque I had here, man.
Something interesting here too. This here, for those who don't know, is a little plaque I made. It was in January if I'm not mistaken, and it says here, 100k subs by the end of the year. Focus! It's not going to focus. I wrote here that I'd hit 100,000 subscribers by year end and left this note so I can see it daily and remind myself I'm going to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And yeah, this little paper really helps me stay motivated to post videos every day and not give up on my dream, because it's my focus and I'm really focusing on it. I recommend that, like, man, if you have a dream, you know, go after it, man. What is... Oh my god, the Pudim is still here. Look at the Pudim. Oh
my god. Pudim had gone into the closet and I left him there. Then I closed the door as a joke and forgot him inside. But anyway, right, man? I had that little piece of paper there, which was my little dream note, you know? Every time I looked at that little paper, I remembered that I had a dream, that I had a goal, that I should do everything I could to make it happen. And that little piece of paper helped me a lot and was really important to me, man. And back then, I was a very focused person, you know? I really had this mindset, like, if I want it, I can do it. I just have to work hard and do it. Eventually it works out, and it really did. I was the kind of person, I think I was the last person on the face of the earth who would ever imagine having a successful channel in my life, man. Anyone who looked at me would say, man, this kid isn't going to have any future, dude. Because I was really shy. I couldn't talk to anyone, you know? I was terrible at social skills. Back then, I would never have been able to pass a job interview. Nobody would want to hire me because I just couldn't look anyone in the face, man. So, YouTube was the only thing I had in mind to do. So I dedicated myself as much as I could to make it work. I went to my room to get it, man. I still have that little piece of paper to this day, man. The same piece of paper. A little piece of paper from 8 years ago, man. It even says here, live off YouTube, hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's all yellow, faded, and gross. This is a card that I folded, wrote my goals on, and wrapped with tape, right, man? Plastic lasts more than 200 years. So I wrapped it in plastic, you know, so it would last a long time. And this was like my good luck charm, my dream amulet when I was younger, man. I still keep this to this day because to me, this is more important than my plaque for 100,000 subscribers, man. This marks my beginning, you know? It shows where I came from, and I still have this today, you know? I'm really grateful for everything I've achieved, man, for everything I've managed to accomplish, dude. And let me tell you guys, man, I was actually a lot happier during the process, honestly. Learn to value the process. Sometimes you start something and you already get upset because you want to reach that goal quickly. But the process is the best part. You'll see, man. In my old videos, just watch. Every achievement I had back then was something really crazy, you know? Man, at that time I didn't even know what a mechanical keyboard was. For me, a mechanical keyboard was just a keyboard with lights. Nowadays, look at my keyboard, man. This keyboard I have here, man, it costs as much as that whole setup I had back then. And it's really cool, man, to start from scratch and gradually build up your own stuff, you know? Nowadays, there are a lot of people who have everything much easier and still keep making excuses for everything. Get moving, man. Let's get moving, dude. But that's it, man. That was my first setup. I was watching some old videos and I got really nostalgic. I wanted to show this to you guys, man. That's crazy, dude. I'm emotional. Yeah, it's really crazy, right, man, to think that back then, man, you know, I had a hard time. I had trouble buying things, man. I was saying back then that I didn't have money, so I was more creative because I didn't have money, man. Did you guys see my video game controller, how it was all patched up, man? And nowadays, I don't know, something new comes out and I can buy it, man. Simply because back then I didn't give up, man. But that's it, man. That's it for this little video. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know this part from the beginning of my channel. We're in this together. Love you all. See you in the next video. Thanks. See ya. I'm out.